Okay, I'm here. So yeah, to address some of your questions, just wanted to say, hey, welcome Random Stuff, and Evan, and Justin Cummings, and CSX. Welcome all to the stream. We're, of course, going off to see Curse Trains from Train of Thought's Discord!
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Don't you have your own Discord to submit all of those images? Anyway, everybody was asking why I was not streaming on Friday, and it was because I was informed that there was a national strike, and I thought I should participate in what little way I could. Hey Amtrak, welcome to the stream. But yeah, we're going to Train Thought's Discord. Go check out Train Thought's Discord. Go check out his YouTube channel. Go check out his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy. These and other things are in the description down below. If you agree to the terms and conditions of the rules for Cursed Trains, you can submit your own Cursed Trains to Train Thought's Discord on the Cursed Trains channel. And so much more!
The Milwaukee Road.
So yeah, that is the pitch for today. Meanwhile, I'm just going to find the tab where the Discord is, and it is full screen for one reason or another. Oh yeah. Most certainly. Why is it not? Hold on a sec. Okay, there it is. So yeah, I am currently in a position where I cannot afford to delete my unnecessary tabs, so we're gonna have to keep that off the board for the time being. I know, it's sad. You want me to suffer. But yeah, let's start over at the MTI server. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I forgot there was art like this. Excuse me. This is the boar. Just reminds me of that meme of that clay boar statue. Anything funny happen here? Oh, the cats are mewing outside. Did I mention that one of them almost ran into me on, was it Thursday evening? I think it was Thursday evening. And, like, I was just walking outside, minding my own business, and then this white cat just, like, jumps out of nowhere, and it almost hits me because it's running as fast as it can, and it barely was able to stop in time. And I was confused what the frick was going on, and I was, like, screaming like a little girl. Littler, mind you. And then it finally turned around. Then it made a course correction by pulling another 180 degrees after the 180 degrees after that. It ran across the street in the process, and then it zipped all the way down to the other end of the road, and it was like, what the Sigma? What the actual Sigma? But yeah, it was already bad enough that it was so cold outside. I didn't need anything else to catch me by surprise. And let's see, I think... Hold on a sec. I may or may not have to shut my door. I was hoping I'd have the luxury of being able to keep it open, but obviously I can't have nice things. Okay. Just wanted to make sure that everything was clear. I don't know what's in my throat. But I have a roll? Yeah! Oh, hi, Ziona. Welcome to the stream. I didn't expect you to be here. But yeah, let's go check out the Discord. Ooh, that looks nice. Hoyt Lakes Railroad. But yeah, I will get to it as soon as I can. I think this is where we left off last time. Conrail, my beloved. But yeah, we got Lash Up of the Century, blah, blah, blah. Did they add any sound to this?
This winter, any pain on a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh no, it's more AI slop.
I just need to walk.
I don't want that. No, thank you. Did we see this one last week? Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Sure thing. Is this cursed? I don't think this is a cursed train. It just looks like a normal train from a distance. This is cursed trains, mind you. Is this cursed? Credits to Genki. Please tell me this isn't music that's gonna get claimed. Oh, gosh dang it, I didn't mean to click out. Oh, I think they're fine. But he's just chilling, and for some reason we just get a jump scare for some reason. Oh, that's why it's cursed. What's this? Oh. Okay, yeah, that's more. That is more audio that's probably going to get claims, but I think it's funny that this train is floating. We'll just mute this. No context, it's just floating in the air. Sorry, we need to fix this. Hold on a sec, sorry. Boy, is it chugging. Oh, was that it? And then it just jumps. Yeah, I was not expecting that. But yeah, that's some good right there. Let's head off over to Benny Boy's Discord. Where is Benny Boy's Discord? I thought I had it here somewhere. Ah, here it is. We'll be able to see some cursed trains there. Oh. Wait, what? Did you want to post something else? Oh, right, check the role in the server. What role do I have? Do I even know where it is? I don't see a role. But then again, I don't know how any of this works. Check guidelines to read rules. All you have to do is just type E. Anyway, back to general. I don't see it. I don't see what role I have, if I have any. I guess we'll just move on to the next one. Benny Boy. What's on this one? Did we see this one last time? Not gonna lie, it actually looks goofy as... But they used to have rail cars like this. Not gonna lie. Oh, status. Where would I find that? Because I'm not very competent when it comes to Discord. And I feel like I'd have to go Google that, and that would take some time. Anyway, Amtrak fan 19YT with... What's wrong with this picture? It's just a goofy locomotive. Oh. I don't know how to do that. Faramex, oh boy! It's freight! But it's passenger! Okay, this one's goofy, but only because it's the wrong livery. And it's pretty evident. If I recall, there actually is something like this, IRL, but this isn't it, of course, obviously. Either that or there was a model. Oh gosh! Oh gosh, that... Ugh. Why would you make it in a Greyhound livery? I can't believe you done this. We got Metro here. But yeah, I'm just looking at this. What's wrong with this Metro? Oh! Oh, I see what's going on here. It's electrified. That's why it's weird. It's not... What part of this image is real and what part of it is fake? Because I'm seeing a whole bunch of contradictory things here. Because on the one hand, there's pantographs, which I don't think they're supposed to be for Metro Rail yet. They haven't electrified, if memory serves correctly. There's the wrong kind of coupler here for this kind of a consist. And yeah, that's what's confusing me. That's and maybe the background isn't supposed to be what it's showing here. I don't know. We got CN and of course Canadian National, and it's got the entire North American continent because Canada will take control of all. Oh, and of course it's a goofy looking diesel locomotive. And speaking of which, how many axles are on each truck over here? It looks like there's 4, which that's not very common, at least in North America. West Coast Express. I don't think I've heard that one either. Doesn't look particularly bad or great. This one's a repost. Didn't we see this like last week or the week before? I don't know. It all blurs together in my memory. PMOX. I don't think I've seen the Avalia in PMOX yet. Okay, take your time. We got Caltrain. Yeah, this is the vibe I get from the old F40PHs that we had, which I don't know about you, but I heard something about how they weren't necessarily saved. They weren't sent to South America like they were supposed to be. Meanwhile, we got another post. Union Pacific 1943, severely damaged in derailments in the east of Newport, Arkansas, around 11 p.m. last night. Locomotive on the train and 17 of its cars derailed. Oh. After running over a washout. Oh, wait, didn't we talk about this last week? I feel like we talked about this last week. I could be wrong, but memory is a fickle thing. Anyway, the washout was reportedly 4 to 5 feet deep and it appears to have been caused by a broken water main. Oh, that's even worse. Like, if it was the weather, you can't control that, really. Sure, there's cloud seeding and stuff, but nobody bothers to do that without a permit. And using it as a weapon of war is against the International Geneva Conventions. Oh, right. Oh, okay. Anyway, what were they trying to say? Broken water main nearby. No evacuations for the surrounding community were called, and the crew of the train were able to self-evacuate to waiting ambulances. With the help of local firemen, Union Pacific has issued a press release stating that no injuries were reported and has stated the impact of the accidents at just under $23 million. Which, still a lot, mind you, but it's glad to see that nobody's hurt. And of course, we got EMD's nuts! Ah! Was there any other goofy stuff here that I wanted to take a look at? Because if anybody wanted me to look at their YouTube posts, that's more than a viable option at the moment while we go and orient ourselves. And boy howdy is it loud outside of my room. I should probably shut it all the way. I thought that shutting it as much as I did would be more than enough, but clearly that was not the case. So where did we leave off? Not with this Russian one. Not with these Velocipede goofy awe stuff. It wasn't with this one, or that one, or this one, or that one. Was it this one? Nope, we already saw that one. This is the one that had the train plow into a bunch of stuff. Okay, this is where we left off. Can we look at the conjunction junction train? Maybe. I'm just gonna crack this open in a new tab in case safety or safe search is off. Because it's goofy in its own right. Written by Bob Duro as part of the Schoolhouse Rock series. Aired in 1973, November 17th, with vocals from jazz artist Jack Sheldon. Also appears in I'm Just a Bill. Let's see. Images. Well, I do have this one. Okay, now it's getting really loud. I'm sorry. Let me go and fix this. Oh, sorry, I muted because I didn't want to hear make the sound of me going around in my chair. Anyway, what was I trying to say? Yeah, I was trying to say that I did find some things that may be of interest. We'll start with, oh wait, this is just the image. I want more than the image. I want the actual page that it was from. If I can find it. Where is it? 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 I had it right here. I can't believe it's gone. But wouldn't it be nice if I could just mind my own business and not have anybody interfere with my live stream in real life? Wouldn't that be nice? Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have to use a Google search. So yeah, first image we're taking a look at is by Roger Snow. Or it was a submission by Roger Snow. Can we zoom in on this? Unfortunately, we cannot. Can I open this image in a new tab so we can actually... okay, that's better. So yeah, this is a Lego mock. It's a lot chunkier and more built up than some of the other ones that I've seen. And it was part of the... what was it? The 2023 awards for Brick Days. Ooh, best team creation. What's this? Union Pacific 5511. I do think the boiler looks a little big. And of course, best creature, we got Thomas as a giant arachnid sort of fighting mech thingamajig. Because of course. So yeah, we got that. What else did I find? Ah, here it is. This one's from Murdoch17 on Flickr. Gosh dang it. Where is it? Where is it coming from? Make it stop! Gosh dang it. Stupid jump scare. I hate the autoplay function in YouTube. I know that I could probably switch over to what's it called? Firefox, and that won't be a problem at that point. But I know that I can't sustainably use that like I'd want to. Can we get a full screen here? But yeah, Conjunction Junction Train from Murdoch17. Go check them out. Copy link address. And it's part of a series with a whole host of different images for all the different rail cars. This is completely different, sorry. Anything else here? Kind of interesting? Nope, that was just part of the series. Anyway, this one's... Oh, it's in trains as well. Interesting. But yeah, this is HO scale. And of course they had the Reading Railroad, because why wouldn't they? Wouldn't be a conjunction junction if there wasn't anything to do with reading involved. And, but, or. Hey Jeff, welcome to the stream. This and that. Not this, but that. Geez, how many cars are there? This or that. Oh boy, this is a very long video. Let's see if we can actually speed it up. And milk and honey, bread and butter, peas and rice. Yeah, I don't remember this part of the train in any meaningful capacity. Either now or later. Neither now nor later, nor ever. And oh, it keeps going. Come on, just let me see the end. Just a little bit more. Come on, I know you can do this. He's not going to show me the end of the train, is he? Gosh dang it. Oh, okay, now we got something new. Because that was something that was kind of lacking for a sec. Nor ever in clauses and phrases and words and clauses and phrases and words. Okay, now, why you gotta keep doing that to me? Gosh dang it. Oh, there's the caboose. It's just a tycho. I was kind of expecting something a little bit more elaborate. And there's me! Being recommended to myself, once again. But yeah, I think that's enough to satiate my desire. Unless we can find a GIF. Just gonna plonk this here. Oh, that is a very small GIF. Ah, this is better. Or not. Open image in new tab. Okay, that's better. I was having trouble. You know, they don't actually let you do that anymore, walking along the top. Memory serves. Not that it's technically necessary at this point. They've moved the brake wheels further down so that they're easier to access. Not enough in North America, mind you, to actually apply a handbrake from the ground like you can in certain countries in Europe, which is a bit unfortunate, at least for my back. I threw my back out trying to apply a handbrake when I was volunteering a few years back. But yeah, anything else? Any questions, comments? Any other fancy things that people want me to see? I imagine there may be something over here. Nope, not a slight change in anything there. Same as last week. I guess we can just go on to, okay. Anyway, this is from Yield Sea Witch, an American logo with a British-style nameplate on the side that looks wrong for some reason. Also, the name. Why would someone want to be the Queen of Nebraska? Oh, you'd be surprised. It's just cornfields and dirt roads. There was another miniature for here called Queen of Wyoming, which sounds a lot more majestic in my opinion. You know what I think is just weird about this I want to say 1/6, 1/8 scale locomotive outside. Probably live steam. I can see there's a chair back here. But yeah, one of the things that... Oh, you missed office hours? Don't worry, we'll be able to get back into it at the end of stream. Well, then again, we really haven't started, per se, so I guess I can just take a look. Copy link address. Ooh, this looks good. Let's see, any shorts? At least, oh gosh. There are quite a few shorts here. And posts! Let's see, we got 14 hours ago. We got Christmas Train. We got Other Christmas Train. And Other Christmas Train. Actually, I think I'm just repeating the thing over again. I feel like that's gonna get claimed, so... I guess I really can't truly enjoy it until I can actually listen to the music. Oop. Come on, show me the goods. You got a Penn Central GG1! Oh. Being chased by emote big boy. I don't know what that emote is supposed to be, or emoji.
Another year and the clock keeps.
I think we already saw this one not too long ago. Was this? Yeah, we saw this one, I think. Look at him go! He's so slow! I always thought it was funny that some of it was in the front and some of it was in the back. What else have I been up to?
I'm number one. Sorry, but I'm number one.
Hold on, let me just start over. Me when I get home from school. It's true, though. It's true. I have two sides. When the Doom music kicks in.
I have two sides.
Anyway, we got this post here that I wanted to take a look at. Oh, didn't mean to save that file. I'm glad to hear it's coming. I feel like that's... Is this just going to keep circling around the same images? I guess not. So yeah, 14 hours ago... I feel like I've seen this locomotive before on a previous stream, just not in a train simulator. And of course, there's a bunch of weird stuff back there. Off in the corner, we got Christmas-themed stuff. I don't know how that's going to get under a bridge. And for some reason, there's a Bombardier car from what I want to say is a GO train from the government of Ontario. That raises so many questions. We got ourselves some controls over here in Roblox. I think the only thing that's weird is just how chunky the tracks are. Oh, power move. Hadn't noticed. But yeah, this is the Polar Express. Though I think some of the components are missing from the textures. Like the lettering here and the number on the side of the cab. But it's pretty decent considering this is Roblox. I don't know what this is up here, though. And this is another image. And of course, we've got a Union Pacific FEF locomotive on a consist flying through space. And that's what makes it cursed, the fact that it's flying through space. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've seen. Oh! Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, let you guys know you can react to this now. Oh, I can. Well, it is only 150. And we got whatever this is. Bullet train explodes in N scale. And this is a new toy from 4 weeks ago. Let's see what's here. Please don't be claimable music. I thought this would be going a little bit faster. Gotta work on the camera work there. But I shouldn't complain. This video has more views than I do on my streams. Oh. Oh, it's not even a complete train either. Am I able to translate this to English, by the way? Oh, that's a little loud. Oh! Final scene of the Shinkansen train explosion recreated in N-Gauge. Bullet train explosion. You can see the hand from the corner here. Bruh, are you even trying? I do wonder what film this is from. The green screen and it cuts off. It's just absolutely classic. Absolute post. So yeah, we saw this one. We saw this one. We saw this one. We didn't see this one though. I'm just astonished at how this is rendered, because I was thinking that something of this would not have an image of this quality. Like, is it me, or did they actually... I'm trying to look at this, but I can't rotate it. I swear it's like this is a 3D model. I know this one's a little bit more isometric and the perspective is off, but that's kind of predictable or understandable because it's not easy to draw and render things accurately in perspective if you don't know what you're doing. But this one looks not half bad, actually. So yeah, we should be able to... No, wait, I already saw that one. Ah, here it is. Let me just scroll down here. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. Let's see. Can we react to this? Is that pin an affirmative? Yes, we can react to this content, or a no? I meant please, because I shared this on stream and I didn't want to... Yes or no? The translation is yes. But it was already in English, so sure.
What the fuck are you doing in my house? Oh my god.
Gosh dang it. Oh, okay, that's a bit loud.
Good morning, cutie.
Get to it! Do it yourself, you fat fuck. Oh yes, I fucking will.
I'm so glad I finished work before 12. Oh my, who's coming at this hour? I feel like this is gonna flame so hard.
Oh dear. We'll clock in a good day. Will we?
But I feel like I'm missing a lot of context because apparently this is Season 3, Episode 1, Part 3. So there's obviously a lot more that I'd have to go take a look at. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Okay, introducing custom G-Gauge JGR C5520! I died a little on the inside. I do wonder what the wheel arrangement is from, because, like, Did they just take a Bachman and just glue this on top, or what? I can't hardly see anything under here. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know who the... Art source! Konoiji. Or is it Kaunoji? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that livery. Oh boy, what have they done? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. But yeah, from one autist to another, I salute you. Kanko Tekao, aka Brandon. Alright, now we can actually hop back into this, which was what I was intending to do earlier, but obviously I didn't get the chance to. I would have streamed this many hours ago, but I got sidetracked on a Reddit post and I was trying to answer someone's inquiries. But apparently it was in vain because the post had been deleted by the mods of the subreddit that I found the post in. So, RDSO Discord, another weird train. Is this piece of Tintin merch of a Drazen? And this kind of reminds me of those little rail carts that some YouTubers made to explore abandoned railway tracks. And why does this have a steering wheel? It's a rail vehicle, not a car. And I'm posting very often, not trying to spam. Well, why does it have a steering wheel? I'm assuming because it's a leftover or a vestige of when it was a regular car. Otherwise, there wouldn't be this ignition crank here. Ah, yes, and this is what it's based on. From Butts McGee replying to the previous post. Here's the original art. It's from Tintin in the Land of the Soviets, circa 1929. I just think it's funny that they tied the headlamps on for this one. USS Salem! Sorry. Yield Sea Witch. What is this? Only in Boston, the goddamn Massachusetts, would you see a cab car wrapped not with a promotion or advertisement for a show, event, or message, but for Mario's roofing. Hey, what do you got against Mario? But you know, it could have been worse. It could have been way worse. I just think it's weird that this is the cab car that they just decided to apply a wrap to. RDSO Discord. Another one I found is the steampunk locomotive that I think runs on a single rail and it has a 010 wheel arrangement. That is a repost. I am sorry. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Oh, didn't mean to crack my wrist. It always keeps happening. And I forgot to apply some other credentials and stuff to this stream. But I was glad I was able to fix it. Okay. Oh, you off? That's totally understandable. You have a nice evening, CSX. I know it's probably late in your time zone from what you've discussed previously. An Argentine train fan asks, what the... What's the issue? Is it the taillight on the tender? Is it the goofy looking headlamp in the front? Is it this little dongly bit here? I know it looks off, but that's purely from an aesthetic point of view in my perspective. It's not my taste, but I know it certainly is somebody's taste. Oh no, split chassis. Suboptimal might be an understatement. I swear, I don't know what Bachmann was smoking when they decided to have split chassis construction with incomplete. I'm sorry, with axles that split down the middle for the drivers, because those things need to be quartered properly, and if they're just slightly off, which is pretty likely because the pressure friction fit for both the left and the right side of a driver axle is prone to coming apart. So the moment that happens, the entire thing becomes unusable, and you have to recorder it all over again. Oh gosh, and even worse, it looks like... Oh no, wait, I'm just imagining that. For some reason, I thought these little rods here were bent out of shape too. But yeah, I guess Flying Scott, which is not supposed to be red, which makes it even more cursed. And because this is new and it's got a double funnel, I have an excuse to finally spin the wheel. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Please don't be pickle, please don't be pickle, please don't be pickle, please don't be pickle. Okay. Yeah, that should make it easier to work with. Just gonna plunk this down here. Hi, I'm dumb. Welcome to my stream. Every day we stray further and further from God. And I'm terrible at managing my tabs. But yeah, this is from Yuminiko-san. Sorry, I mispronounced that. Yuminoko-san J. I feel like that sounds familiar. What are the replies? Oh. Stop motion smokebox says it's called a split chassis after all. In Biozone's like the chassis do be splitting. Lassiter says worst thing is you ain't gonna fix that. Might as well get a donor chassis at that point. And while you're at it, mind sending me the pony wheels? I need them for something, and I can't seem to find a dang pair for sale. It is fixable, says Yuminoko-san. Just a pain in the butt to fix because of how old the Bachmann's... I'm sorry. Why am I having so much so much trouble reading tonight? I am having a stroke. Anyway, they were saying it is fixable, just a pain in the... because of how old Bachmann's were assembled. Dick Lassiter also says it's a mainline model, actually. They were a bit engineering-wise. Absolutely groundbreaking at the time, extremely well detailed and ran like clockwork. You couldn't build a kit of the era better than a mainline model, but the split chassis is possibly at least the worst way to install a motor imaginable. Let's see. RDSO Discord replying to himself, or herself, or themselves, saying, and from yesterday, how I said, remember how I said Tintin's Drazing having a steering wheel while being a rail vehicle? Here's another instance of this happening with Peppa Pig. Like, how is Mrs. Rabbit's train having a steering wheel like that? What's it supposed to be? An instant derail mechanism? Well, actually, in the UK, they have several different wheels on the boilerplate. One of the largest, of course, is for the brakes. though usually, normally it's a very long lever that's symmetrical. So yeah, you could arguably get away with it in this image and in this instance, as long as they're not using it to actually steer. Let's see, Mighty Blight and Southern Pacific 4449 fan said, "Bro, it's not a car or a plane, it's literally a train." I mean, this is one of those problems I have with Peppa Pig because sometimes they don't get things right and just want to be lazy, as with the animation, not bothering to move the lips of the pigs or the narrator being over repetitive, as in a lot of episodes, which I have issues with as well. And the accounts of mine says maybe it's a screw reverser? And Quivy the Pony replies, "How does she move it? I would pass it as a weirdly designed regulator if she would move it like a screw reverser or a brake." Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I misspoke when I said brake. And this one's from me! This is something I saw online. It's just the North Southern. It's not the Southern Pacific. It's not the Northern Pacific. It's not even the Central Pacific. It's just the North Southern. Yes, and the floor here is made out of floor. But yeah, there's some messages here. Shadow Ego Hybrids said that the curse signalman, "The floor is made out of ceiling." RK315's like, "That's my second favorite railroad. My favorite is the east-western route." I like the south northern instead of the north southern. From Steam. What else do we got here? I think we got an inspection logo. Philadelphia and Reading number 100 from 1902. Only one was ever made. One of the Philadelphia and Reading inspection engines was number 100, built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1902 as their number 21341. It had a 4-4 wheel arrangement and a narrow boiler for obvious reasons. The boiler was deeply embedded in the passenger compartment, and there were 4 armchairs on each of its sides, with a heating surface smaller than most 1870s 440 locomotives. It was not intended to haul many additional cars. The locomotive was painted olive green with crimson stripes, while the tender was Pullman brown with gold lettering and stripes. The latter had a scoop to replenish water on the run. Ooh, even weirder. In 1913, a new-built 442 inspection engine got the number 100, and this was renumbered to 102. But yeah, that's a goofy goober if we ever seen one. You wouldn't know that these are completely different colored pieces of rolling stock, though, from this achromatic photo. I do find it interesting, though, that it's got this weird mechanism here on the top for this knuckle coupler. Yeah, this is when it was relabeled number 2, or 102, I should say. And it's another inspection logo with a funny funnel. I don't think we've seen this one specifically, though. Time to spin the wheel. Round and round the wheel she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Bread! Bread. Oprah Winfrey loves bread. And so do I. It just doesn't like me. So yeah, I was told this was going to be the best bread. So here it is. Oh, it doesn't want to stay on the top. Close enough. I am now bread. Here it is back when it was 100. I do find it strange that the coal's all the way back here. Normally that's not the case. It's just interesting to kind of see everybody just kind of lined up here, making sure that everything's good. Oh, and here is a very, very rough sketch detailing some of the most basic dimensions, like 16-inch diameter, 20-inch bore, 5 feet 5 3/4 inches, 72 inches between the pilots, and that sort of thing. I swear some of these things were pretty modest. Oh, when the pictures line up just enough. Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. I just can't. I can't. Regimius. Instead of Remus and James. Jamius is the alternative from Biozone. We've got, yes, my favorite character, renames, Absolute James. And that's all from Stop Motion Smokebox Biozone, Brian. Oh, this will be Renus in 2026. I certainly hope not. Brian. And Joseph Train on the Track. Absolute Cinema. Alton, the Dumb Gambler, posted this from Cal Units 2026. The South Shoreline. Electric Locomotive. Oh boy. I think you might be able to get away with this in any country except the United States, but I think this is supposed to be based on an electric loco that was experimental in the United States, one that Bachmann had quite a few iterations of. Oh, I was not expecting to see this so soon. But it's just weird to see that this train has chosen violence today.
The Milwaukee Road.
Because we got the red arrow from an animation from a few years back. Not the better part of a decade at this point. And we've got an armored railgun. Oh. I do wonder where this is, though. Because the low poly vibe suggests it is obviously not from the same group that made the original animation. Making sure other racers don't cheat this time. From Stop Motion Smokebox. Good point. Good point. From the Queensland State Archive series, Part 21, from Frank the Fox Demon. A freight car with advertising painted on the side, Part 2. These boxcars are promoting the consumption of cheese. Or should I say...
cheese.
Oh, you do? Interesting. Yeah, eat more cheese. Or
cheese.
For health's sake, it aids digestion. Eat more cheese. It's a bodybuilder. Easily... was that obtainable? I don't know. I feel like there was a bit of a missed opportunity there. Cheese, Gromit, we need to get the cheese. But yeah, it seems like ain't gonna tell me twice, and RK315 just posted this iconic GIF from the original Aardman shorts. I think we've seen this one before, but it's been the better part of a year or more. It's a power units from a TGV train set, and for some reason it's hauling freight with no context. From Yield Sea Witch. Let's see, we got Phoenix Lover 69.
Nice.
With a Fireless Hazler. I'm sorry, what? There's no way this worked well, right? I don't know. I sincerely do not know. I'm just looking at this thing. Allen Wood Steel Company. Uh. 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 Yeah, I just think. Okay, so if this is a Hazler, then how does the energy from the pistons get transmitted to the central axle on the bottom side? Because it's not perpendicular to that axle, it's parallel. I feel like there's going to be a lot more confusion here as to how this works. RK315 is like, this is a fireless Hazler locomotive. Except it's not a Hazler, it's just a regular fireless loco. A 080 switcher, no less. Phoenix Lover replies, yes, but that's at least a rod engine. The thing I submitted is a fireless geared engine. I can't help but worry that it would exhaust its steam reservoir far too quickly to be practical. If it's a fireless engine, fuel depletion really isn't a problem. They always worked close to a source of steam or compressed air, and considering it was owned by a steel company, I'm guessing it used steam from the boilers used to run the rolling mill. And Phoenix is like, okay. I still think it's very impractical, though. Does it provide a lot of precision? Probably. Ooh, Nico, original link. I don't have the model because it only appeared to me. Can I translate this to English? But yeah, I think someone posted this before. Wait, this is Pinterest, this is Pinterest, this is Pinterest. Yeah, I don't want to go to Pinterest. But yeah, I think we've seen this before. Just not from this angle. I forget. Is this a battery electric? The one that was kind of smelly? I think that's what it is. Oh! Oh! RDSO Discord. Here's a random train I'm posting here for fun. Train of thought. It's a Pixar movie called Meet the Robinsons, and one character has an oversized toy train that only makes a few short appearances in the film. And as a train lover, here's some details about it. It's based on the Pennsylvania Railroad S1 duplex loco, and it has a few elements of a New York Central streamlined J3A Hudson. Maybe one of the filmmakers from Disney saw this one image of the two engines and liked their designs. Oh, and of course it's got geared wheels, because why wouldn't it? And boy howdy is that thing huge. And it's got funny horns here for some reason. I don't think I ever saw this movie, nor did I care to bother. But yeah, I can see the one image that probably would have inspired both of these being combined. I just think it's so wrong that the teeth are geared on this locomotive wheel set for the drivers. I can't unsee it. And that smile, that pareidolia smile, just... Maybe it would have been okay if it didn't have these cheek-looking things here. But yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Oh gosh, not this again. Gunter the TOT Breaker. Bizarre old 2010s locomotive artworks from the Polish artist Jaroslaw Jasikowski. I think this one's a repost. This one's definitely a repost. I think it's weird that the upside down trees are floating for no reason. Have we seen this one? I know we've definitely seen this one. And this one... I don't think we've seen this one, though. This one's different. And I don't think we've seen this one either. So if these aren't funny funnels, if these aren't new funny funnels, and these aren't new funny funnels, I don't know what is. So it's time to spin the wheel again. Survey says... hamburger.
Hamburger.
Let's go to posts. One hour of silence, occasionally interrupted by...
Hamburger.
I like the one in the cave. Where's the one in the cave? 1 hour of silence, occasionally broken up by groan tube. I'd like to try that. But obviously we can't do that. Ooh, low quality.
Hamburger.
Let's start from the beginning.
Hamburger.
Well, it just sounds pretty normal to me. Moving on. Oh gosh. Railfan Loy, what are you up to? I didn't even get to see the replies over here. Stop motion spokes. This is very appealing to me. Yes, it's unrealistic, but I like it. Me too. I love stylized steampunk trains. The last one I think is based on this.
Hamburger.
That is a good point. That is a good point. I'm just trying to... What is this language? I must know. Copy image. Images. Because there's an auto-translate on Google Images. Just scoot this on down. Translate! It did not translate. It did not translate. Frick.
Hamburger.
Okay, I'm just digging a little deeper. Translation. Pico Pico Steakhouse. Can we get visual matches? Oh well. I guess that answers that. It's a steakhouse, and for some reason it's got a 080 side tank engine on the roof. Those are definitely some structural support beams if I've ever seen them. Oh boy. And several people were furiously typing in response to this. This is the same locomotive now. Do I feel old yet? I certainly do. Wait a minute. Why does this look like Thomas Land from, Six Flags or whatever? And here's a reply saying it's a little different now. Oh boy, this is somehow worse. How did it get worse?
Hamburger.
And there's a bunch of conversational stuff here. Because of course. I'm just curious about this one from Mean Metal Mike. Like, normally the piston would be over here, but they just wanted to lower the footprint of this locomotive, so they stuck the piston here. And the valve gear like this, and... I don't know. This just looks so MacGyvered together. And only one of these actually has, a counterweight, which is even weirder. Everything else is perfectly symmetrical. So that really doesn't optimize. Oh, yeah, we can certainly do all those things. I think there's going to be some more images, though. The BL 2002 Fearless from Hornby. That's a classic repost.
Hamburger.
From Iron Blocks. Let's see. Poor thing. Got the Back to the Future treatment. That's just another mega cheap 040 with a different body, isn't it? Potentially. I don't know much about the model department. It's supposed to be a steampunk train, even though that's a bit of a contradiction. This is from All Engines Go. Stop Motion Smokebox posted it, and
Hamburger.
I want to say this is Edward's Caboose, just throwing it back. And for some reason, it's got this giant knuckle coupler for some reason, even though it's supposed to be a British logo. Like, what am I supposed to do with this information? I will not get this time back. But god dang. Curse Signal. Buckeye on Gordon. From Curse Signalman. Amphibious Rock said, Buckeye on Gordon. Oh, it was Gordon, sorry. Of course they did it for reasons. Everything else in this picture is awful too. Stop motion smoke box. It's hanging onto a chain as well, which means that the Buckeye would actually be facing down all the time. Would it though? I think they just added this as an afterthought. Like they welded it in place somehow or whatever, and they just forgot to remove the hook and loop couplers. I don't know. Joseph Train on the track says, the animation sucks eggs. There's constant animation errors, and the overall quality of All Engines Go really sucked. I'm glad it's been put down. Good riddance. Isabella says, how does Gordon have an American coupler? Isn't he on Sodor, which is near the UK? So why would it need an American coupler? I will say, I did like the diecast range of All Engines Go. Yes, it was awful that it was based on a preschool reboot that slapped Thomas's fans in the face, but I know I liked the high quality they were from the rest of their push-along range, which sucked. How much more is there? For some reason, I don't see the little icon saying how much is left. Oh, we're almost done. Excellent. And we got quite a few interesting things up ahead here. Let's see, the 31st of the Twitter Living History series. Taken June 8th, 1975. 2 passenger trains collide in Warangau, West Germany. 41 casualties, 122 injuries. Oh. So this is what it was supposed to look like. This is what happened to it. I wasn't expecting the steel freight cars to telescope like that. Why do you gotta do them dirty like that? Let's see. Introducing the Stevenson portable drill with steam locomotive inspired design from the original. Ooh, oh yeah, it's a little cursed steam locomotive themed drill. And here's the video from WVW on how a PC works. The computer is an electronic device that processes data. Carbonaceous sediment combusts. Undergoes vaporization of water into Steam.
hamburger,
Steam admission valve opens, and the pistons yield to pressure. Rosin instead of Horizon. Oh gosh! It's a bunch of concentric cams. The Rusin... what was that? I couldn't read it all the way. Rusin CPU is built on fully enclosed laminar mechanical logic, fabricated using Imperial Precision Works. Mark II fabrication technology. Oh gosh, that'd be a nightmare to maintain. Rayleigh mechanical luminance matrix display. Firing pin. Anyway, the mechanical luminax matrix modulates brightness through the controlled orientation of reflective shutter vanes arranged in a matrix. Here's how Cat works. Being played in the background. Oh, right, because the cat was supposed to be a firearm. Oh, and of course the mouse is coal-fire too. Steam-actuated kinematic transducer mouse. The steam-powered Roomba. The Doomba. Doobie doobie doomba, doobie doobie doomba. The steam-powered surveillance cameras. The Stevenson portable drill. Sadly, the wheel. Okay, now the wheels work. The ice steam. It's got a little steam engine on it. Oh no, a steam-powered clock. The wake engine. Oh dear. But yeah, that is funny as... I am so glad I saw that. We are going to skip this here and go on to the next one. Hoya Fanboy with Lionel Boomers and the Fantasy Enjoyers cashing in on this. Just awesome. I love fantasy schemes. It is... I want to say it's a B-17 themed paint scheme for Union Pacific, but obviously that's not what this is. First draft. Revisions are coming. But yeah, it's a 2666. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought it was 2664. But this thing's got the paint scheme of a World War II fighter plane. Whose reply... And Amphibious Rock just replies with the skull emoji. Because, bro, I'm dead. Okay. Mainline through Autistic Madness says they're real. Wait, I'm sorry, what? The tin plate pen central. Yeah, no. No, this is not real. This is not real. This clearly has to be based on two different train sets of two different tin plate from two different eras. Like, this is from, like, immediate post-war. This is from, like, the 70s. It has to be that case. I would not believe otherwise. "4D's nuts. Highly detailed 009 scale kit includes a static chassis for display, or it can be motorized using the Kato 057201 chassis, not included. This is a detailed scale model kit for adult enjoyers and not suitable for people under 14. But yeah, it's a little goober. A saddle tank switcher. Actually, no, wait, I've seen this image. We've seen this before. We just didn't see the other image of this. Why does it fit so neatly here, though? I'm just astonished at the detail in that paint job. Just bellissimo. And that's from Matt the Matt, posted yesterday. Captain Hades with what is this lash up? I don't know. Wait, is this retractable? Is this front bumper thingamajig retractable? If it was, then bruh. Or should I say, where is it? I thought I had it here. Ah, here it is.
Bruh.
But yeah, that is a lash up of all time, Captain Hades. Here is the RDSO Discord with another post from Hornby. There's also this other Hornby steampunk model, which has 2 turbines on top of the front, which reminds me of an M497 Black Beetle. And it's disgusting. But I think it's a repost as well. But I can't confirm it. Delaware, Lackawanna, Western, numbers 111, 112, 246, and 248. Produced in 1889 for the United States. Anyway, in 1889, the Dixon Locomotive Works delivered a number of camelback locomotives to the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western. 5 of these were 280 locomotives, which had cylinders of the 20 by 24 inches and drivers of 52 inches. Work numbers were 713 to 717, and were numbered, and 3 were numbered 246 to 248, and 2, destined for the Buffalo Division, were numbered 111 and 112. The other locomotives were 15 260s with drivers of 57.7 inches. Why do I feel like Train of Thought literally just made a video about these last week? Why do I feel like that just happened last week? We got an Etsy ad of Thomas, knockoff Thomas. And Revenant Biozone Ranger said, "What the?" Sorry. What the is that? And what's with those gills under Thomas's face? Is he having trouble breathing? Well, I would too if my nose was molded into my face with no nostrils to breathe out of. Did Thomas also get jaw surgery? Was his actual jaw broken up in a crash? From the picture, I definitely think so. Well, this is what happens when you have a steam outline diesel. Or gas mechanical. Gotta keep the radiator properly ventilated, so yeah, there's that. Oh, and I think the mouth is animated too. Yikes. But it's a repost, so I don't think I need to spin the wheel for that. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. Here's another one of everybody, including... I'm sorry. Here is another one that everybody, including TNT, will find cursed. Meet Bob the Train. Absolutely a mockery of trains that I've ever heard about. From Kids TV, posted by RDSO Discord. And I feel like this is gonna get claimed. Look! So we are going to take a peek, but we are going to mute it. The official YouTube channel of Pokemon's has another day with Gardevoir. Why? I have many questions. Hoya Fanboy 1930s with whatever this is. Oh dear. Why is it on fire? Why is it on fire?
Anybody know how to fix this?
I don't know, dude. I. Stop Bush and Smokebox asks, "What the does Lionel put in their trains?" Well, I can certainly tell you this is not how they're supposed to work. Isabella replies, "Seems like you left the food in for too long. I think there's a whole nother issue entirely. My sister in Christ." And last but not least, we've got Pensyvan 19 with, "Oh dear. Oh sweet heavens. They kidnapped my boy. Where is the tender?" I have a strange feeling this is probably from a tour in the United States. Just a thought. Just a thought. And of course, it's from Getty Images. Because why wouldn't it be? I just thought the watermark would be all over the place. But boy, is that weird to look at. And of course, okay, so this isn't an American trip because clearly everybody's driving on the left side of this motorway, even though quite a lot of it actually is kind of America coded. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just so weird. Gosh dang it. And I overshot it, I think. No, hold on.
Hamburger.
Okay, so it looks like I got it fixed. I was worried for a sec. So yeah, is there anything else here that I missed? Automatic discussion thread. Oh, wait, yeah, we are already here. Anything else from Benny Boy's Discord? Nope. But yeah, let's see. That is 1 hour and 40 minutes of stream thereabouts. I think we can wrap up. I will mark this as done. We will close this out, and I think we should be able to call it a night. So yeah. I want to thank everybody so much for watching and stopping by. Obviously, don't forget to check out Train of Thought's Discord and his YouTube channel and whatnot, as I said previously. Don't forget that videos and streams are only made possible through the contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. If you haven't already, like, share, subscribe with notifications on. Add it to your favorites playlist. Become a channel member if you can financially support me, or a patron at patreon.com for a little bit more. If recurring payments aren't your thing, you can just donate some money once. The stream elements link in the description is preferred over YouTube Super Chats because YouTube takes a cut of that. Links, as always, to all these things and more are down in the description. I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. And I'm going to double check here to see if there's anybody I can raid out to. I don't think there's gonna be anybody at this hour. Okay, so there... Nope. It's nobody. Gosh dang it. Oh well. Anyway. Well, thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next stream or video. Until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody.